Hello YouTube fans, South Witch here coming to you with a video. Today's video is going to be a Sagittarius reading, my fellow fire signs for the rest of the month of January 2026. No, I don't do other signs or all the signs. It's really hard for me to get the videos in that I do put on my channel. It's hard for me to be still. I'm one of those people that have done physical labor my entire life. House clean, car clean, truck clean. It's hard for me to be still. It's a curse sometimes, it really is, when you just need to sit and chill and rest. Sit down to watch something or do something, and I'll see a speck of dust across the house or across the room, and of course have to get up and deal with it. Can't just leave it. So it feels like a curse at different times. Sometimes it feels like a curse, it really does. But I make do with it. But I don't have time to get a lot of videos in. Sure don't have time to do all 12 zodiac signs. I do specialize in Sagittarius videos. They have not always worked out. I do not always succeed with them, so I did quit doing them. I was doing the card of the day, and didn't get much success out of it or get a lot out of it, a lot of views, so I just stopped. I'm having a good time with the AI pictures to videos still. Got a lot more to do. Unfortunately, it'll only allow you to do 3 a day without paying for more, or upgrading or something ridiculous with these phones and accounts. So I'm still trying to do my 3 a day. Not always. I don't always get them in. Yeah, it's going to take me a second here to get my words together. I'm having a much needed ginger lemon tea. My video on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve night, was awesome. I had a good time, good vibes about the new year. Was doing great, had a good time that night. First time I'd had a good time just sitting around my house in a while, especially alone. And the next day, there was a 180 turnaround. It happens, folks. It doesn't matter what person you are, what race you are, what religion you are, whether you're witch, pagan, non-pagan, non-witch, Wiccan, whatever. We all live in this world, and we have ups and downs and shows and triumphs and disasters, natural disasters. It happens to us all. Nobody escapes it. I was just so disappointed that my night was so good for the next day, for it to be, again, a complete 180 turnaround, and my life's kind of went downhill since then. Working with it, dealing with it, but just honestly have not felt good at all. Pissed off, actually, having a dark night of the soul, if you will, which is feeling better, getting better. Life goes on. So I have no choice but to get up and get over it and keep going. So I have, and I am, and I will do all the above. Get up and go on and move over it. Move on with it and get over it. Jesus, if I could talk right. Yeah, I have the sniffles. The cold. Yesterday it was 71 degrees. I had my AC on in my car. Today I had my coat on when I went out. So there will be a lot of people sick. Hopefully not. Not trying to put negativity out there, but it's kind of unavoidable if you're in and out of the weather when it changes drastically like it does. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope nobody gets sick. I sure don't want to. Okay, so I want to talk about a little bit about the cards before I do a draw or reading. I know everybody just reads the cards. I watch a lot of other readers. That's how I learned to read the cards. I watch my own sign. I do need a reading. I just refuse to pay for one. So if there's a witch out there or a card reader out there listening to this video and you'd like to exchange candles or black salt or something that I make in exchange for a reading, please let me know. Hit me up. I personally do not think readers should pay for their services. I think if you have the gift, you should share it for free. But to each his own. I'm not putting anybody down that does charge for their readings. I have took my cards to the bar and said, buy me a twisted tea. You know, give me a chip for a drink, because, of course, I will not mess with the cards while I'm drinking. Yes, I do drink. Not that much anymore, but that is what it is. So I want to talk a little bit about the cards. If you're a card reader and you're a witch, you know about the cards and everything about them. If you're not, you may have questions, and you could be someone out there that listens to all these readings, or a reading for your sign, and you don't really know about the cards. So if you do, please ignore me, forgive me, go to the next channel, however. Not that I want you to do that, but if you don't know about the cards, then allow me to explain a little bit about them. They start with the Fool, and they end with the World. Starts with the Fool, the Fool's journey, and ends with the World. Something's ended, something's over. Doesn't always mean death, life or death, that is. All the cards in between is the Fool's journey, his ups, his downs, everything he goes through in his lifetime. Same as persons. We start out fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, get married, start a life, leave our parents. This is what he's doing. He's starting a journey. He's carefree. He's not even paying attention to where he's going, because he could step off the cliff at any time, but the dog's trying to warn him about the cliff. So the dog's looking out when he's not. But he is starting a journey. It ends with the World. Again, it doesn't always mean death. It could be some kind of ending in your life, some kind of stage in your life. And it very well could mean death, but it doesn't. Most of the time it does not. It's the ending of something in your life, or a stage in your life. Every card represents a zodiac sign. Every card represents a planet. And every card represents the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. You have swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. Swords are our thoughts and actions. Cups are love. And of course, pentacles are money. Wands could be magic, witchcraft, surprises, along with actions. That's about all I'm going to say about that. You have your major arcana and your minor arcana. I'm not going to get into what that consists of. Just putting it out there. I'm going to try to get through this reading. I get really nervous reading cards. I do the drawing from 3 cards for myself, which is considered taboo. You could ask a yes or no question. Yes, I do that. But I do, from time to time, just draw 3 cards based on whatever I'm thinking about at the time. And most of the time I get an answer, or I'm satisfied with the message I get. I have 2 different decks here. I'm not sure if you can see them. My camera is actually turned away from me. I can't see it. One is my Disney Villains deck, and my regular, I call Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Runes, I did rune draws in my Sagittarius videos. Again, I deleted all of them because I didn't get views on them. I hated to delete them, but it is what it is. See, I'm checking to make sure my camera's not off or something. My phone. I don't have a laptop or computer, folks. I just do this by my phone. I meditated on the cards, cleans my space. I have a lot of questions myself as to how the next few weeks are going to turn out for me. They look pretty bleak right now. Folks, if you're a witch out there, or if you're not a witch, but most witches can tell you, some things in life that witchcraft can't fix. I mean, it's just, some things are inedible. Some things you take it with a grain of salt, as they say, and you go on, like the tower moment. Well, the tower can be good and it can be bad, but every time I have drawn that card or it's came up in anything to do with the reading for me, it has been bad. I'm yet to see the tower and it be good. So I personally hate that card. When I first got into this, it affected me a couple of times when I started my witchcraft journey and witchcraft practice, spiritual journey. Also, the Ten of Swords. We all know that's a bad card. It came up and it happened to me. The situation in my life, my knees buckled. The message for the Tower is to change or be changed. My version of that is if you need to change something, you're procrastinating, you're putting it off, you're unsure, then Spirit, Universe, your guides, whoever you pray to, you worship, they will pull the rug out from under you. He, she, goddess, whatever, they will say, okay, you should change this and you're not doing that, so I'm going to change it for you. That's my version of the Tower card. And it's been that way for me. So there's just a hint I'm throwing out there. If there's anybody listening to this reading now or listening to my video, watching my video, that there's something you know you need to change but you're putting it off, then you should probably regroup and rethink it about going ahead and doing it before you don't have a choice. And it sucks when that happens, but it does. So I try not to draw the Tower. I hope to God we don't draw the Tower. Spirit, God, Universe, please don't let's draw the Tower. So with our first card, oh wow, Five of Cups. And that's in the past position. You do the three cards, past, present, future. I don't really get into all the Celtic cross spreads and the different types of spreads. I do the basic three, and then maybe a clarifier or a yes or no with my readings. Here he has 5 cups. 3 of them are spilled. There's 2 behind him. He's in remorse. He's in regret. He feels bad. Oh my God, I've spilled 3 cups. Totally being oblivious to the 2 that are still standing behind him, standing upright and unspilled. This is a card of hope. What's that? You hear a lot, optimistic, pessimism, I can't even say it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Optimism and being, wow. I feel so bad here, y'all. I feel like I'm butchering this. He's crying. I was saying that's what I was looking for. I'm sorry, I kept searching for the words. Crying over spilled milk. If all the cups were down, then yeah, that would be a Tower moment, and it would be bad, and it would take longer to get over it, maybe, or get your cups back, whatever may be in those cups. But the message of that card is there's still hope. There's still 2 cups standing. So all is not lost. Yeah, crying over spilled milk is how I've heard that my entire life. That's kind of how I'm going to read the message from that card. Still hope. And in my situation, yeah, all is not lost yet, and it's not over. That was saying to the fat lady sings. But sometimes it's hard to have faith and be patient and look to the good in a bad situation. Sometimes it takes a special person to do that. Look at both sides of the coin, so to speak. So that's the message I'm going to get from that card. The Lovers. Oh, wow. In reverse. The Lovers is like joining forces, hooking up, getting married, becoming a couple. In the reverse, I'm going to read that in my situation as I'm not hooking up. I'm not going to get with anybody anytime soon. That's fine with me. Not really looking for that at this particular moment in time. It also could be a deal that's not working. It's not going to happen yet. You're not hooking up. You're not getting with somebody. You're not making a decision to be in a group, or be a couple, or start a business together, or it's being delayed. That's kind of the message I'm going to get from that card is whatever joining forces is going to be delayed at this time. Not going to happen. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. The 3 of Swords is a card of heartbreak. Yes, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I've drawn them and shit hit the fan, so to speak. So usually the message of this card is you're not getting over that. You're not getting over the heartbreak. You're not moving on. You're taking your time about it. I just said it, life goes on. You still have 2 cups. This could still happen. You're not getting over it. You're not trying to, there you go. That's the message of that card. You're not trying to regroup and get over your heartbreak and move on. Tell yourself it's okay. I'm a better person without that, or without him or her. That's the message I am getting from that card. Let's see. The bottom, we got the King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. You're not doing what you need to do to get to your happiness, to get over the cups and this not happening and your heart being broke. I can relate because, yeah, there's still a little part of me that still looks back to get pissed off or cuss under my breath about my situation. Well, we can't do that. We got to forget about it and keep going, trying to be positive and try to move on with our life and lives and whatever we got going, situations in our life. Now, I'm a bit iffy about my Disney villains because a deck that I'm about to flip a card for, because I don't really use it that much. I use it for affirmations, if you will, and I tape it to my windowsill, a story to the full moon. I don't do it every single full moon, but if there's something I'm trying to accomplish in my life, I will tell the story or put certain cards on the windowsill to the moon, full moon, lady moon. It does help charge your cards as well. So, oh wow, we have the Hermit. I'm still going to read this card the same I read this one. As you're not the Hermit, you know, if it's upright, you're in the Hermit mode. If it's backwards, you're not in the Hermit mode. So you're reversed. I said backwards, reversed. You're not in the Hermit mode, but you're still not getting over your situation and moving on. There may be a time that you need to be in your Hermit mode to get over this. If you have been, again, I think the message of that card is get over it. Get up and move on and get over it and tell yourself whatever you got to tell yourself to go on. Wow, 2 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly where this is going. You will have your happiness. You will have your 2 of Cups. I will have my happiness, my 2 of Cups, when I get over all this. When I make up my mind completely 100% that none of this matters. It's behind me. It's in the past. Keep going forward. Keep having high hopes. Keep smiling. Keep telling yourself you're a better person. Keep trying to manifest what you're trying to manifest. And life goes on. I'd said that. So that's the message I'm going to draw from the 2 of Cups there. Yeah. Okay, and the third one, 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Reversed. Yeah. There's still going to be troubles and issues and a problem, and you're still going to look back and think about it from time to time, because yes, I've been doing that. But you will get up, you will get over it. It'll be the moment in time that, it might even be the moment that actually puts you forward and in the future going, you know what, I'm done. I don't have to look back anymore. I don't have to reminisce. I'm over it. What's done is done. That's the message I'm going to draw from that card, or the message I'm getting from that card. King of Coins on the bottom. Yeah, future, in the future position, yep. It's going to get better. It's going to get better for all of us. It's going to get better for me. It's going to get better for Sagittarius, all my fellow Sagittarius. We just got to make up our mind that that's where we want to be in the King of Coins mode. We want to be rich. We want to not have to pay, stress to pay bills. And if we want to go out and splurge on something, we don't have to stress or be worried that, oh, wow, I shouldn't have spent that money, or I shouldn't have invested into that. Also, coin cards tend to be slow cards, which we all know that if you're waiting for your ships to come in, as they say, it could take forever and 40 days. Slow moving. Nothing changes quick. Same as us not making up our mind to go ahead and get over this and move on. Draw through runes and see what happens. Oh wow, waves, rings. That rings just keeps coming up for me when I draw it. Again, I have it on my finger, tattooed on my finger. I show that a lot. I have some of them. Pumpkins. Wow, I bumped my table. Yeah, you're going to get a second sight. Here, you're going to get a second look at things. And maybe that second look will allow you to go on and get over it. Move on. Or have a new idea. Sight as in having faith. To have a new idea or to go on. The waves is, yeah, confusion. A lot of things going on, a lot of things you don't understand, a lot of things happening. It's all crazy, it's mixed up. It's all over that's how they say, it's all over the map, as they say. Yeah. And then the rings joining forces. Yeah, you will you will reach your goal of starting a business, hooking up with somebody, moving maybe. Whatever you set out to do or you're trying to manifest, you will more than likely have to join up with somebody else or team up to accomplish it. Again, you could just be meeting your soulmate in the future. Life is chaos now. Stay positive, continue looking forward and stay positive, and things will be crazy, but they will eventually straighten out, and you will get to your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after, or you will meet your soulmate. You will join with that partner to start a new business. You will start a new endeavor. You may even move in with somebody. You know, you've been friends and you've hung out, and now you decide to take it to the next level and see if you could get along. Hope everybody enjoyed this read. I know I'm a little slow at it and hard to get my words out sometimes, but I do enjoy the cards when I do get to sit down like this, or I actually just sit down to do it, if you will. It's hard to be still, I said that. But I hope somebody out there got a message that they needed to hear or got something out of this reading. Hit me up, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, ask a question. Tell me if you got a different version out of the cards than what I did. Or if your situation is similar to the cards here and mine. I do love my comments when they're good. I haven't had bad comments. I do bite the bullet because I've seen videos. The Old South Witch is a hateful ass old witch when need to be. Most Sagittarians are hateful. If y'all can relate to that. Hell yeah, most of us Sag are hateful in our own ways. But for the most part, we just don't take no shit off of nobody. Old school Southern don't take no shit off of nobody. So don't start no shit and there won't be none like we all hear. But yeah, well, I'm stubborn and old and set in my ways, and just turned 55 years old. I've told people it took me 55 years to get this way. I'm not going to turn back or change anything now. Again, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, help grow my channel here. I look forward to seeing everyone in my next video, whatever that might be. Oh, I know, the altar, my Solstice Yule altar, I did change that all up, and I'm not sure if I put a picture of it on here or not yet. I will have to look back and see. I do have some more cool things to put on my AI and change into a video. I just haven't had time to do so yet. Been kind of bummed out today. Make sure you can see the cards here. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I look forward to seeing everybody in my next video. Maybe another Sag card reading. Sagittarius fans, love you all. Blessed be. Wish everybody a very happy new year. Hope things get better for all of us and the whole entire country for that matter. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Love and light.